show. It's brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, 647-1127. It's at 135 North 5th in Canton. Key thing, they got everything going in the opening quarter there. Got up to the quick start. Another key, I think, coming into this game, try to replicate that. The intensity, knocking down some shots, making some key steals, really gotten out of the gates quickly on the opening night. And the same, hopefully, will follow suit here tonight, Bobby.
Well, it's obvious, their defense created that offensive flow and that outburst in that first quarter of the other night. And they, I totally agree. You want to try and have that status again by playing solid defense up front, trying to create those turnovers and get easy baskets. Because one thing about basketball, the closer you are to the basket, the easier it is to make, and a lot more fun it is.
One of the things you talk about, it's easy to brag, talk about Garrett Brandt. I think his ability to score, he has that keen sense about him, when to take some shots. He's not hasn't any fear of that, putting the ball on the floor a little bit more. But I think going to the hoop after some shot attempts, getting some rebounds, that's a key thing. But more impressed by Caleb Miller. I thought he really played a solid game out there, knew when to take some shots, when to facilitate the basketball. He's going to be a key in the early part of this season, maturing as the point guard for this Little Giant basketball team.
I thought he played well on both ends of the court.
Yep.
He was just effective offensively as he was defensively. And he never, felt the pressure and got out of kilter. He had an even head, he didn't get excited or frustrated. It's games like that that are good learning experience, and to see a nice carryover coming into tonight.
When you look at this IVC team, and one of the things, you got Hunter Mattil, you got Truniger. Those are a couple of really dangerous kind of players, and we saw, again, East Peoria do a pretty good job of keeping them under control. You had Mattil with 14. They have the ability to shoot the three, but they're more of a team that likes to get the ball inside. They kind of work from the inside out, if you will. And the Little Giants, that again, have done a much better job. One of the key things for the Canton, stay out of foul kind of situations, especially if an Otto, he needs to stay on the floor a lot longer. And again, play tonight, Jake Smith, I think, you're trying to get a little diagnosis of what he's going to bring interior for the Little Giants too tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jake be a little more assertive offensively. It was, our first start in a varsity game. And, didn't really need a whole lot of interior offense last night because of the way we were getting turnovers and easy baskets. So I think get Jake involved offensively, and he'll do his own thing defensively. I just want to continue to see guys show the ability to score like Evan Otto and Dewey Morris to take pressure off Caleb Miller and Garrett Brandt.
Another thing, when you look at this team, too, Luke Miller played well in stretches, too, so he had some pieces there. And again, we had some combinations of kids not return. And it's an opportunity, as we mentioned this, if you're hungry enough, you want to play, they can take up that slack, and it just voids an opening for some more players. Gabe Gossett, an opportunity to play some more. And this team feels like they have some pretty good chemistry starting this basketball season, to see if it can carry over here. What's the key tonight against IVC here, Bobby?
I think it's all about a quick start and not turning the ball over. Show the ability to create the turnover and get the easy basket. But you can't allow IVC second chance opportunities and open shots on the outside.
We'll get to the starting lineup. Presentation of the colors are next. Here from Alice Ingersoll Gym. Canton takes on IVC in Game 2 on this Friday night. That's our pregame show. It's brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, 647-1127. It's the perfect pregame stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover will have the call for you. That's up in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings. Don't forget to check out the Small Business Saturday sales. Savings of recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. Crawford's Home Furnishings at 17 South First in Canton. Take a look at IVC. 6-year head coach is Joe Mintis. It's a 6-foot freshman, Holt Geltmaker. Also 6'1", a senior, Peyton Schoonover. Also getting a start tonight will be Hunter Mattil, 6'3", and a junior, 6'2", and a senior, Caden Truniger. And also starting tonight, it is Peyton Feldman, a 6'4" freshman. So they do start their same lineup as they had the other night with the 2 freshmen and a couple of seniors in this lineup for IVC. And again, Joe Mintis in his 6th season for the Grey Ghosts of IVC. Canton Little Giants, a big win on opening night. Folks are on their feet here as the public address announcer, Kevin Stevenson, will bring you starting lineup for the Canton Little Giants. Big winner on opening night, 66-48. First-year head coach is Phil Pullen. His assistants are Ken Brandt, and he can't miss the pink jacket and suit there by Tyler Christensen. He really sticks out as part of this Little Giant coaching staff.
I call that outfit a showstopper.
5'11" and a junior tonight. Caleb Miller will get the start. Also start tonight for the 6-foot senior, Evan Otto. Top 3 in the roster tonight, 6'2" and a junior, Garrett Brandt for the Canton Little Giants. Also a start tonight, as we also have, it is tonight, Dewey Morris will get the start, 5'7" and a senior. And the 5th starter tonight, 6'3" and a sophomore, Jake Smith. So those are the starting lineup tonight. Caleb Miller, Evan Otto, Garrett Brandt, Dewey Morris, and Jake Smith, the sophomore for first-year head coach Phil Pullen. Those are your starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings. Don't forget to check out the Small Business Saturday sales for savings, recliners, sofa sectionals, and more at Crawford's Home Furnishings, 17 South First in Canton. IVC decked out in their maroon, trimmed in white. Little Giants white, trimmed in purple, and a little bit of Vegas gold in that color as the action tonight. Bob Wagner, you ready for some Little Giant basketball? Trying to go to 2-0 to start the season on this night after Thanksgiving. A lot of folks have been shopped out. Run out to the right side, an easy bucket there off the tip by Geltmaker. So IVC scores, a little bit of backcourt pressure. They'll trap 1-2-2. They extend it. Front court, Caleb Miller do a good job against that press. Dewey off the dribble between the circle. That's Caleb off the top of the key. Gets it back. Jake Smith to the post, to the high post. Now it's again Brandt. They collapse on him. Caleb Miller step back short on that one. Fight for it. Evan Otto, he continues to fight. He's a strong man. He gets it to Jake Smith. He got held, no call. And off of Miller. Unfortunate for the Little Giants. And they're saying it stays with the Canton. Whoa. We catch a break there.
Yeah, I guess. I agree. I thought that was off of us.
Evan Otto was fighting hard for that ball on the floor there. Kept it loose. Somehow IVC touched it. And we'll have the basketball at 7-16, trailing 2-0. Otto swings it. It's Garrett Brandt. Caleb Miller. Dewey Morris could be one of those options in this early going here. It's Garrett Brandt. Knocks it down to get us rolling. Garrett from the near sideline here knocks down to Trey. We're at the 6:57 mark.
Nice follow through and good rotation to start off the game offensively.
So Little Giants being very patient, not really kind of forcing the issue, knocked out of bounds.
Nice job by Dewey getting that deflection, Leon, knocking the ball out of bounds.
Working hard on the DN. Everything will kind of rotate and really spin from what we do defensively. 6:47. And will be commanded and expected out of Phil Pullen. You can gather that from him already, don't you, Bob?
You can, yep, I agree.
6:38. 3-2. Little Giants play the D. Good job out front. Otto forces the pass to this near wing. Off the Bengals circle and in the hands of Schoonover. 3 in and out, no good. Loose ball, Otto. Good hustle and a push from behind. So maybe Evan will get rewarded. He's not been the fortunate one to get rewarded a lot of times with his hard play. It's going to be a foul against Mattil. Hunter Mattil, his first as a team. Little Giants facing that little bit of a 1-2-2. Trap in the backcourt. Just got to slow you down, not letting you to get into the half court. Ball comes loose off the hands of Dewey. Back out front to Caleb Miller. Try to settle in. IVC backs more of a 2-3 zone. Ball knocked away. They're going to dare you to shoot their way out of it here in the early going.
They will not pull out of that zone unless you cannot miss from the outside.
Dewey will inbound right in front of the IVC bench. Gets it to Garrett Brandt. Far corner, they left him open. Nobody to come get it. IVC tries to save it. Can't. Good hustle by Caleb Miller. And a blocking foul. And it's going to be Jake Smith taking it strong off the baseline. What hustle play by Caleb Miller. Unbelievable.
Absolutely impressive.
And Jake Smith gets the 2 points. Maybe this will get him out of his shell and get him more comfortable and taking the ball inside.
Once he got the ball and had it open real estate, Leon, he was gone.
Again, Jake Smith misses it. Evan Otto, ball stripped from him. Caleb fights for it. I tell you what, he's a scrappy kid. Garrett Brandt, in and out, no good. Fight for it, Jake Smith. Caleb Miller. This 5 is a scrappy bunch, man. They're very heady. Dewey Morris, in and out, no good. Jake Smith, big, strong underneath. Got shoved underneath. No foul call. IVC comes away with it. Tell you what, they're trying to punish the offensive boards, and then the ball knocked away.
Nothing deflection, Leon.
Off of the Little Giants. Tell you what, I don't know if I've seen a team get on the floor in the game like the Little Giants. This 5.
Tell what they've worked on in practice so far, haven't you?
No doubt about it. 5:27. IVC between the circle. Off the dribble to the right side. Little contact from behind. It's Caleb Miller, a foul. It's his first. Geltmaker. Again, looks like they'll inbound off this right baseline. Truniger. Joe Mentis has been battling the flu during Thanksgiving early this morning. He is here. Ball tipped away. And no, IVC gets it back. Quick pass to this near side. That is Truniger. And Truniger shot no good. Underneath, inside position, Mattil. He's a tough hombre, man. Mattil underneath the offensive putback, 5-4.
Yeah, nobody there to box him out.
Ball knocked away from Evan. A steal. IVC layup, and they missed it inside by Schoonover. Sideline pass. It goes to Brandt. Takes it from the elbow. Dewey down the lane, swings it. Garrett from the elbow, outside 3, short, rimmed it. Jake Smith, and outside top of the key from the elbow, free throw line, kicks it to Dewey. Covered up, IVC doing a good job covering it up. Dewey, jumper right side, he goes in. Got the nice little friendly roll there, and a field goal by Dewey Morris. Little Giants go up 7-4.
Offensive rebounds, Leon, creating second chance opportunities for the Little Giants in this first quarter.
Both these teams going at it, and I tell you what, both are very feisty, wanting loose balls, looking to get the 50-50 balls. They know how valuable those are, not having a lot of size. 4-12 mark.
Well,
ran into
Jake nice switch.
I tell you what, Jake was right there on his doorstep, man.
Yeah, they switched on that play. That was a good job by Jake.
Off to this near side with the basketball's Geltmaker. You got to dig in against some of these freshmen. You know, you got to get in their head a little bit here and try to gain the advantage. Off the elbow, it's Geltmaker. Jumper Schoonover, no good. Caleb Miller grabs the rebound, the outlet to Dewey Morris. Steps through, slides it with a left-handed shot. Nice job by Dewey. Couple of field goals by the Little Giants. Dewey Morris tonight, senior. 9-4 advantage. Canton leads with 3:42. Back to the coverage of the Thanksgiving Tournament on WBYS back in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North Fifth Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Inbounds comes to backcourt, facing Little Giants backcourt pressure. Caleb Miller guarding Geltmaker. Trapped out front, ball deflected. IVC from the free throw line. Jumper is good by Truniger. Beat the double team, dribbled to the front court from the free throw line. They get back to within 3.
The numbers were in their favor on that play.
3:22. Sideline, Dewey. Bounce pass far corner, Garrett covered up. They chase him out of the corner there. Get the ball out of his hands. That's Evan Otto. Slides a bounce pass. Double team. Back out front, Dewey. Dangerous one out there. Caleb Miller from the elbow from 3. Too strong. All IVC rebounding. Gets across the timeline. That's Schoonover. Little Giants fall back on defense. Ball hacked to the court. Good job there by Dewey. Fights his way through it. Jake Smith. And releases and a layup by Jake. He looks more at ease and more comfortable tonight there, Bobby.
Especially leading the break, huh?
Yeah, Dewey Morris did an excellent job, man. He would fight his way through that, again, double team, and they mocked the wall away. It's 11-6 now. Well, the all-time, again, opposite side, and that's a 3 by Geltmaker.
You got to contest those shots. Yep. You can't leave them open.
11-9.
There was nobody even close to him on that play.
So they fight their way back to within 2 at 2:20. Dewey, next stoppage of play. Little Giants will sub, as well as IVC. Otto, Morris. It's Brandt to this near left wing. Miller, top of the key, drives in, swings it to Brandt. Down the lane. Caleb Miller turns the corner, a little hook shot. No good. In and out, no good. One of the all-time favorite fans, Marty White, at the game right behind the Little Giant bench. She's had a tough year, health-wise, but she is a gamer, man. You want to talk about one of the favorite fans, that is Marty White at the game tonight. And she is a tutor and has done for many years a lot of the student athletes. Minute 38, far corner. Skip pass, Brandt, reversal, top of the key. Evan with a minute 31. Little Giants up 11-9. Caleb tries again. He got it down this time.
Keep shooting, young man.
Persistence. That's the second 3 of the game by Little Giants, up 14-9. Extended now, play some good D. Little Giants on that 3 ball by the junior Caleb Miller. Minute 12. Little Giants locked down defensively. Almost knocked away by Evan. He just fights his way. Mattil.
They contest every pass.
Yep. At the top of the key. That is Geltmaker. They play a couple of freshmen, Geltmaker and Feldman, who's not really been probably a game changer or any difference in any. Threw the ball away. IVC turnover.
Nice job by Caleb Miller, Leon, tracking that ball down.
45-second mark here. Skip pass. Garrett Brandt sets his feet, shoots it, knocked it down. You give him that kind of time, and biggest part of the time, man, he is going to be lights out.
He's going to make you pay.
17-9.
Nice little run to end this quarter for Little Giants, Leon.
Yep. Little Giants, who again have not subbed. 24 seconds remaining in the quarter. And it gets loose this time. Missed the shot was Feldman. I talked about him being a game changer with interior. He got loose and he missed the little roll shot in the layup.
He heard some footsteps.
Evan Otto. Bounce pass. Caleb out front with 9 seconds. Little Giants up here by 8. They attack. Swings it. Brandt out on the arc. Puts the ball on the floor. Skip pass. Otto, top of the key. Caleb Miller, push shot. Short. That's the corner. And Little Giants with a lead. Canton 17. IVC 9. Second quarter back here in the Thanksgiving Tournament Friday night in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North Fifth Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
Take a look at the first quarter shooting, brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba. What's the numbers there, Bobby?
IVC was 4 out of 10 from the floor at 40%. Little Giants 7 out of 15, 46.7%.
And 3 threes were in that mix for the Little G's.
I think the big thing for me is second chance points.
Yep.
Canton had 7, IVC 2.
Good job. 17-9. Interior into the hands of Blake Murphy, who checks in. Gabe Gossett, opposite side, knocked down a 3. Head away, Gabe.
That's a confidence builder, isn't it?
Got a little playing time on Wednesday night. He comes right out and just knocks down to 3. 20-9.
That just means somebody else for IVC having to guard.
Yep. Glad to see him come back out.
I agree. We talked about the other night.
Yep. 30 seconds gone by here. Little Giants out to their biggest lead of the night, 20-9. IVC attacks, cut off baseline was Geltmaker. Dribble, shot no good. Weak side rebound is by Garrett Brandt.
Use the backboard on them shots.
Caleb Miller, double team to the opposite side. He'll dribble to the front court here. Now to Evan, front court, Gossett between the circle. Good job there. Now set up against the offense, Brandt. High post is Blake Murphy. Far corner, Caleb Miller. Back out front, Gabe. Sizes up IVC defense. Double team to the post. Caleb Miller, long range. Atta baby. Couple steps to the air as he pumps the fist. Couple threes by Caleb Miller. 2 threes to start this quarter.
Atta boy, young man.
Little Giants, I tell you, they step on the pedal, man. They're off and running when they're in games. Down the lane, off balance shot, no good. Underneath, taken by Keegan Rainey. Second chance, no good by IVC. They fight in the paint. Turnaround bank shot, good by Geltmaker.
I think you can call that shot a prayer, lay on the way through it up there.
We defended it quite well. And they got the ball kicked out, and Geltmaker with the putback, 23-11. Again, in this game, Little Giants now with the possession, 6:14 of the second. Brandt, a quick touch pass to Caleb. Trying to get their shooters on the perimeter open. They do a pretty good job. Sucking the defense out. They go to the high post. Blake Murphy from the free throw line. Boy, I tell you what, if he can get that shot to go down, it makes it so much easier to get those wings, the ability to shoot as well.
I like the turn around, but get it through a power dribble and get a step closer to, I think get a little out of rhythm and kind of rush that shot.
Yeah, he had an opportunity, didn't he?
I agree, yeah.
Take a step inside. He was right at the free throw line.
And one step makes all the difference in the world for a make or a miss.
So again, 23-11. Biggest lead has been 14 in this game. 5:53, and a ball knocked away.
Yeah, the skip pass is a helpful pass to get the defense off to one side. You got to be a little more assertive with it, but you can also use that skip pass one time too many.
Little Giants without Doug Cannon, Avery Dean not dressed. Shot no good by Brandt.
Way up by Garrett.
Yeah, you could tell there. Not one of his more comfortable shot attempts.
He wasn't spurted.
Got a hustle. Gabe hustle. Knocked it out and off of IVC. That's 3 turnovers by the Grey Ghosts.
All on deflections too, Leon.
Yep. So again, up by a dozen with 5:38.
It's hustle plays like that make a difference in winning basketball games.
So that proved me a difference there in the play by Caleb Miller in that first quarter, man. Down the lane off of Gabe Gossett. And they thought he was going to get a foul and kind of tried to drew the foul attention and kind of drew the link between the split of that double team.
You can dribble down, but you can also kick it back out.
23-11. Little Giants trapping the backcourt here. Also, Treniger looks against the Little Giants defense. They pick you up inside the half court. Opposite side of the floor in the hands of Kerwin, who played quite a bit on Wednesday night. He checks in. Quick back cut there. Overload, and then the back cut and a layup good by Kerwin.
God, Evans sleeping on that one.
Yep. They screened, overloaded on the left side, and back cut us. Loose ball on the floor, fight for it. Again, the Little Giants loose through the legs of IVC. They come over with it, and a timeout by the Grey Ghosts. 4:49 and 23-13. Little Giants advantage against the Chillicothe IVC Grey Ghost. Full timeout coming up when we return. Alice Ingersoll Gym. Little Giants up by 10 in the second quarter. Back in a minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Out of that timeout, jumper the right side, no good by Kerwin. Little Giants push it up the court. Luke Miller, near side. Jake Smith, missed shot from three-point area. Again, you see you got Blake Murphy now, Caleb Miller, Luke Miller, Jake Smith, and also in the lineup is Dewey Morris. That's the 5.
This is where you got to find somebody to step up beside Caleb Miller and be an offensive threat.
These are going to be critical later in the season, but it's good to find out here.
Short.
Opposite side, way short on that attempt. And again, back to Luke Miller, reverse it, Dewey. Top of the key against the zone of IVC. Opposite side, Caleb Miller. A little flat on that shot. Jake Smith, rebound, and got hacked on the arm.
You know, Jake's not the biggest kid in the world, but he does a great job getting position for offensive rebounds to grab that one and go to the line for 2 shots.
I just think he looks overall more comfortable tonight playing his position, you know. Again, Jake too strong in that free throw.
Got to get them free throws to drop because he can make a living there throughout the Mid-Atlantic Conference.
A couple of field goals, and they're going 4 by Jake. Substitution, they bring Mattil back in. And a sub for King. Brady King was in the lineup. 4-16. And Jake knocked down the second free throw. 5 on the night, 23-13. Biggest lead's been 14, and a push by Dewey.
Now this is my question. Dewey, what are you doing?
Yeah. Again, we just kind of get lost when we get back on defense from time to time.
You have no business, even causing that foul.
There's challenging a play and then just kind of letting the play come to you a little bit to see what's going to happen here.
You body him up and you get whistle blown.
To Kerwin. Luke Miller guards him. In between the circle, top of the key. At the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Off the dribble. Got loose along the baseline.
That foul should be on Miller for holding.
Yeah, he was. He grabbed him because he beat him off the dribble.
Yep, instead of moving your feet to try and get in front of him, you try and reach one. You get called for the foul.
That's Luke's first and a third team foul.
Luke's going to have to learn it's not how you play defense, especially when our conference schedule starts.
Yeah. And the most important part of this team is going to be defensively.
Yes.
You're going to get more playing time if you're tough and play good defense. That's just the way it's going to be rewarded. Next one coming up for Kerwin. Again, down by 10 is IVC after the miss. 3:53. Evan Otto, also Brent in the lineup. Jake Smith, opposite side, Blake Murphy. To the near side, Dewey Morris. 5 here for Little Giants at the 3:42 mark. Dewey lost control of it. Short corner. Blake Murphy, high post, and a turnover by the Little Giants.
You got to get better spacing than that offensively.
Yep.
Too many guys in the same spot of real estate.
A couple of turnovers by Little Giants in this opening first half. Shot on the right side by Kerwin. And Jake did about what he needed to do. I mean, he went up, got his hands straight up, avoided the foul. 24-16.
That's the proper way you play defense, though.
24-16. They've cut what was a 14-point lead. 3-minute mark here. Opposite side. Little Giants have got a little bit of a funk here the last couple of minutes. Jake Smith from the post. Garrett Brandt, the opposite side. Bounces, no good. And again, Evan Otto underneath was coming over the back. Evan can commit the foul. Going to be his first. Now, the key thing is, Bob, now for Evan, not to get that retaliatory, silly type of foul here back to back. That's been kind of his pattern I know he plays hard, wants to do best, but be smart. 2:50. The end of the front court of the double team here. There you go. From the free throw line, that's going to be a player control. Oh, tell you what, he just kind of fell back a little bit as Feldman took the ball down the lane. If it had held his ground just a half a beat there, Bob, he would have got it. The officials are talking about it.
Fouls on number 5, Garrett Grant, his first.
How's that on Garrett Grant?
That's not the. It should be 22. There you
Holy
go.
cow.
I mean, when you don't even know who the foul was, how do you know what to call? That would be my thing, right?
Blake Murphy, his first.
Blake Murphy is his first.
Wowza.
Yeah, they both had to get together, and neither one of them knew what the heck was going on.
I think they pulled the name out of their pocket.
Let's see. This guy looks like a guilty guy.
Might as well call the foul on one of us.
Feldman missed the free throw. Second chance here.
We were about as close as Garrett was. Oh, boy.
And then it's early entry in the lane, so they'll reshoot. He's got to play smart, you know. It's part of the game that's, I guess, taken for granted a lot of times.
Dewey is a senior, but he lacks varsity experience.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is, learning session for him.
Free throw bounces, hit the top of the backboard. That's out of bounds. Hit the top of the backboard. That's out of bounds. I mean, these guys have no clue. 24-17, and then the throwaway. How is it to still the top of the backboard and it goes through the netting, they count it? I mean, you talk about not a crew that has clue. 2:35, 24-17. Opposite side with the possession, it's Brady King. Save it. Trying to regroup here. Little Giants led by 14 at 7 right now.
That's off IVC.
And it's IVC. Last touch by King.
That's a nice job by Blake Murphy defensively.
Turnover by the Grey Ghosts is 5.
Canton also with 5.
All right. Into the action here, second quarter, 2:21. 24-17. Here comes Evans, sideline to Caleb Miller. Trying to solve a little bit of this backcourt pressure. Garrett Brandt rises, shoots it in and out, no good. Double team to the backcourt here. Now back off. You get the trap of the double team here. Slides the pass across the timeline is Kerwin. IVC, head fake. And again, Dewey went straight up, and they still
got him with the body, though.
Yep, still got him with the body. When his hand's up, but his chest area made the contact, and it's a basket, is good. And let's see. That's Brady King. So with the clock stop here, in and out, no good. 24-19, closest they've been since early. Again, this is the game. And a steal inbound. And again, they're going to say IVC basketball is out of bounds.
6 turnovers for Canton.
And again, I don't know if it's a little bit of fatigue. Lean-in shot counts there by Truniger with the field goal. 24-21. Timeout with 1:40 by Coach Phil Pullen. They let a 14-point lead slip away at double figures. And then a timeout here with 1:40 left in the half. It's Little Giants 24-21. Back here in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
The Little Giants inbound. Otto with 1:36. Jake Smith to the front court. Gabe Gossett for the free throw line. Give and go. Nice assist. Otto underneath to Jake Smith.
Nice release on that screen by Jake to get that pass.
26-21. Little Giants fall. And again, a turnover. Good job by Evan Otto. Hustle play. Garrett Brandt in traffic. Lobs it up there. They can't save it. He got up in the air. They had two, again, teammates, but they had an IVC player in between. And that's been a tough adjustment there.
Yeah, he got hit from the backside too, Lance. That ball went a little farther than what he wanted it to.
26-21. We see some really good hustle moments in this first half by the Little Giants, though. Up by 5. They whip the pass, try to get the ball to the post. Off the dribble, it's Truniger. He's cut off. Needs some help out front, the backcourt. He took an extra step to get the pass.
Yeah, Evan got burned again.
And then Mattil with the field goal.
Evan trying to help the double,
Yep.
got caught on the release, and Spohn got a layup.
26-23. Little Giants up by 3 with 50 seconds. Need a good, smart finish here. Caleb Miller back out front. Otto whips it past the corner. Gabe Gossett dribbles in through the defense. Nice move by Gabe. Out of the corner here, he put the ball on the floor. Everybody had overloaded on the right side, so he had the ability to drive to the hoop. Up by 5, a lean-in shot by IVC is Truniger.
You could see IVC was kind of sat back defensively, not thinking Gabe would go to the basket like that.
Foul number 1, Caleb Miller, his second.
And again, Caleb Miller is second.
I hate to see him get his second foul. It's late in the half.
So Little Giants now with 29 seconds sends IVC to the line. That's Truniger. Knocked it down. That's his 5th point of the game.
You got to get Caleb out of there so we don't get a quick third one on him.
Into the lineup, Luke Miller Jr. Gabe Gossett will sit. 28-24 here. 29 seconds. Well, you trust that Caleb will be smart in that attempt. And the next free throw rolled it up. Good by Truniger. Once again, they're back to within 3 with 27 seconds. 28-25. Up the court, IVC, and then they can't retrieve it, so we can't basketball. They'll stay in this near corner with 19 seconds before halftime. Halftime will be brought to you by Graham Health System.
Take the last shot and let you get an easy one.
28-25. Inbounds will come from the near corner. Caleb Miller, low block, Jake Smith, the screen set. Luke Miller pops out across the floor to Evan Otto. 19 seconds, back out front. Brandt with 15. Caleb Miller drives in, sucks the defense, reverses it. Nobody in the corner. That's where Luke Miller should have been.
Yeah.
9 seconds. Back out front to Caleb Miller between the circle. That zone. Back out front from the free throw line. Evan Otto, shot no good. Had everybody else, so options kind of shut down. Little Giants hold off IVC, and they lead at halftime. 28-25. Little Giants had a lead of 14. Let that slip away. 3 at halftime. Canton 28. IVC 25. Both teams head to the respective locker rooms. Halftime. That's coming up next. It's brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop. South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. Bob and I with the first half stats and scoring in one, and make that 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spooner Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington. Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Now the team that got out of the gates pretty quickly were defended quite well in the second quarter by IVC, forced us into some opportunities. We just really didn't get our flow back going with our guard play. Didn't really get some options, and looked like IVC took away some of our options. It took away Garrett Brandt, and then we were a little bit frustrated and really did some very good shooting, and really didn't get a couple good looks at the basket in that stretch in the second quarter there. So give a lot of credit, to IVC in that second quarter. I thought they kind of dictated the tempo of the game, and they played a lot down to their end of the court.
It's all basketball in that second quarter, and I think when you look at what IVC did offensively, they were able to get easy baskets in the low post, but also went to the free throw line more than we did. It's things like that that can get you back into a game. The second quarter definitely wasn't our best quarter at all, but I think we come out shooting in the second half. We did in the first quarter. We can come out with a big win tonight.
A couple scores from the county boys tournament. Havana beat North Fulton 61-47, and also at halftime Farmington leads South Fulton 29-16. So a couple of games, one a final, one at the halftime in the boys county tournament at Farmington. Tomorrow night, as we mentioned, we'll be on the air with the first game at 5 o'clock. It'll be pregame IVC Delavan, and at 6:30 Canton East Peoria. So we need to pick it up here after a quick start in that first quarter. And sometimes when you get early success, Bob, you kind of fall into some bad kind of decision making and a little bit of flat out there. I thought we used a lot of energy early in this game to get on top and in command of this game, and then slowly just kind of let IVC back in the game here.
Well, I thought we didn't do a very good job spacing offensively in that first half. We had either guys too close to each other or guys not where they're supposed to be. And I think it's about shot selection, too. I thought some of our shots were forced. We were looking for that layup. We were settling for threes. Out of all the shots we took in the first half, 27, 18 of those were three-point attempts.
Wow. Yeah, you can't, you always talk about living and dying by the threes and falling in love with those threes, and it just takes away what your chemistry, what you really do better.
I want to get you out of your offensive flow, too, when you're relying on a 25-foot jump shot every time.
And in game stats and scoring reviews, brought to you throughout the season by Clayburgh, Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba, 785-5012. Here's how the scoring in that first half. Little Giants 28. Caleb Miller with 6, couple of threes. Garrett Brandt with a couple of threes with 6. And again, it's Gabe Gossett to a field goal, a three-point shot with 5. Dewey Morris, a couple field goals for 4 points. Jake Smith, only player for Little Giants to go to the free throw line. He was 1 for 3, and he had 3 field goals with 7 points. Again, Little Giants with 28. IVC with 25. Had Holt Geltmaker with 7. Ben Kerwin with 6. Hunter Mattil with 4. Caden Truniger with 4. Also scoring tonight, Brady King with 2, 28-25. And again, we talked about falling in love with that perimeter and a three-point shot and those type of things. Weren't attacking the basket to go to the free throw line, Bob, and need to do a better job of that.
And I think you had credit IVC's zone defense for not allowing us to be comfortable trying to attack the basket.
All right, Bob, let's take a look at the in-game stats throughout the year, brought to you by Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba for the first half.
All right, Leon, for the IVC Grey Ghosts, they were 9 out of 20 in field goals. That's 45%. 1 for 5 in three-point shooting, 20%. 4 out of 7 in free throws, 57.1%. They had 8 total rebounds, 3 offensive, 7 first-half turnovers. For the Canton Little Giants, shooting 11 out of 27 in field goals, 40.8%. 5 out of 18 in shooting threes, 27.8%. 1 for 3 in free throws, 33%. 18 total rebounds, 9 offensive, 7 first-half turnovers. Points in the paint. IVC with 16, Canton with 12.
All right, and again, the team, it's not so much on the perimeter what they've shot, but what they've done in the paint, getting some points inside, have really been the catalyst and the key to winning games, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you look at the second quarter, IVC had 5 field goals and 4 free throws for their point total in that second quarter. Little Giants only had 4 field goals and 1 free throw. With that big lead shrunk in that second quarter, we have to rebound and play a much stronger third quarter to get back to that double-digit lead.
Halftime, Little Giants 28, IVC 25. That's our halftime show. Throughout the years, brought to you each of our Little Giant broadcasts by Graham Health System. You can shop the Graham Thrift Shop, South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. Back here to get to the second half in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Basketball, and again, got a little bit more consistently again back to our offense. Go to the free throw line, get some better shot selection, get our kind of our 1-2 packing order going again, and we kind of really got away from that. And a lot of the different shuffling of lineups, but again, when we got back, we just never got that early chemistry like we had in the early part of this going.
Not reacting to the zone very well.
No,
and settling for 25-foot jumpers.
What do you think Coach Kurzenich is chomping at the bit, seeing what's happening in there in this game? So you got to change that decision making here. IVC with the possession. They can tie it up. Missed the three. Rebound underneath. It's Geltmaker. Underneath, Jake Smith with the rebound. They corral it. And you know one thing about it, IVC matched our intensity too. After a quick start, Garrett Brandt underneath. And again, shoved. No call. Dewey Morris off the dribble to the near side. Be smart here. Back out. Reset the offense. Reverse it. Caleb Miller. After the opening possession here, IVC a miss, Canton a miss. They got the basketball. 7:21 along the baseline. And again, it's going to go off, and it'll stay at this end.
Bounce pass along the baseline.
We've been pretty fortunate a couple of calls in this game.
That's just a terrible pass.
Yeah. You can't make that blind pass along the baseline there.
And I'd rather see Evan drive to the basket and shoot a little 8-footer than make that bounce pass.
28-25, Little Giants at 1 point had a 14-point lead. They up by 3 with the basketball here.
And this zone has befuddled us offensively.
No doubt about it. And again, they'll slide out of it, top of the key. They shuffle 3 in the top in that zone, 2 in the bottom. Evan Otto tries to dribble. Out the circle there, and then they pop out. Geltmaker. Opposite side, Dewey Morris with the 3 from the sideline.
It's a nice answer.
Yeah. Big look on the opposite side there, right in front of the Canton bench. 31-25. Big shot there by Dewey. Little Giants see how they get back on defense here. Get that energy going. Geltmaker off the dribble against Caleb. In between the circle, took a little hop there was Truniger. Leaner in the lane, shot no good. Shit is good. Again, he kind of turned the corner. He got away with a little hop there off the dribble.
Definitely takes advantage of the Euro step, that's for sure.
31-27. It's a Euro hoppity-doo.
It is.
Back out front, Dewey. Looks over that zone by the Grey Ghost. Near side. Bounce pass, Garrett. Out front against that zone by the Grey Ghost. Now with 5:58. Caleb need to attack kind of at an angle, Bob.
I'll say where it is.
Dewey, opposite corner there. They picked our poison, you know. They're not going to get Garrett clean looks. He gets to this near side. Shot was no good. 5:43 in the third quarter left. Little Giants up 31-27. Truniger cut off. Good job on the perimeter by the Little Giants defense. Well, hop.
Travel.
Again, no call there against Geltmaker. He ran into the defense, took the step, got away with it. That's Truniger. Now between the circle, from the elbow. Right side it goes to Mattil. Try to back his way in. Now to Geltmaker. Feldman goes to the low block area. He screens. Now receives the pass from the elbow. They exchange to Mattil. Guarded here by Otto.
They have no problem taking their time offensively either.
Nope. 5-minute mark. Ball knocked away. Stays with the Grey Ghosts.
IVC has no problem having their final score being in the 40s to low 50s.
Back here tomorrow night, 5 and 6:30 with the call of the games. Little Giants will take on East Peoria in the nightcap. Underneath, IVC with the turnover.
That's 8.
Evans slipped.
Got pushed.
Yep. A little contact there. So it's a Little Giant possession.
It's on Truniger, I think. Yeah.
Yep. So Truniger with the foul. First as a team. Otto will inbound. Brent, backcourt here. Caleb looks like he took a little kind of a bump stuff. He's got elbow patch. Jake Smith. Now the Little Giants face that zone again in this third quarter. Up by 4. Ball pecked away. Good job here. Well, you got Disconstant and then a reach and a foul. It's going to be against Schoonover.
So he got hit a lot, though. Nice job by Evan getting his composure and drawing that foul.
You know, and I'll say this, and you know, you like guys who play like that, but I hated to face guys like that, man, who just were harassing.
They frustrate the crap out of you.
It is. Back out front, Evan beats his man off the jump, off the left side. That's going to be a foul against IVC. It makes a difference when you are attacking the basket, though, doesn't it?
You finished my sentence for me again.
Yeah. I mean, it's just night and day what you look like in offense. I guess it's going to be a second against Truniger.
I don't think IVC is the best team at closing out on the open shooter.
No.
You attack the basket, you can draw a foul and go to the line.
Evan at the free throw line, in and out on his first attempt.
You got to make them.
Yeah. Again, it will be Blake Miller checks in. Who gets the break? Jake Smith. Little Giants sitting on a 31-27 lead here with 4:30. Evan makes 1 or 2. It's his first point of the night. 4:30, 32-27. Woo. Almost drug the pivot foot there.
Almost over and back.
Yep. Little Giants action tomorrow night and then next Saturday night. Open up the conference against Washington. Lob it. Good read there by Otto. 2-on-2. Evan takes it, cradles the ball, and then a foul. Blocking foul against IVC.
And you said it a minute ago, Leon, attack.
No doubt about it.
Look what happens when you attack.
Yeah, you got to be relentless with that, man. Got to just stay after it. Mattil picks up his second. And let's see, it puts them in an awkward position now, going to their bench. You know, they're pretty thin.
They're not very deep, and their roster is not very big.
And Evan knocks down the free throw. Well, we preach a couple of things, and that is being consistent from the free throw line, man. It just makes your game so much easier. And when you're dictating the lead, and an opportunity here, Evan, with the clock stopped again with 4:11. Bends to the knees, rimmed it out, no good. 2 of 4 from the stripe. They'll bring it up to the front court. IVC, Caleb Miller picks up Geltmaker. Cut off baseline, Schoonover. And he turned the corner, that's Kerwin.
Nice shot by Garrett, not allowed to drive to the basket.
3:52, clock runs in the third quarter here. Little Giants trying to go to 2-0. Again, it's going to be a turnover against the Grey Ghosts. Nice job by Evan.
2 in a row by Evan.
Now you got to capitalize on this. You've done a good job settling in defensively. Now let's capitalize on it. Dewey out to the arc. They flash Murphy. You got to hit that guy. You go lob it up there in between that zone. Skip pass. Brent. Now it's Caleb Miller drives. There you got to do. You drive in, kind of kick it out. Between the circle. Garrett Brandt reverses it. Dewey from the far corner. In and out, no good. They looked good out of the release.
It did, too.
Just didn't go down. 3:13, Little Giants up 33-27. Off the head fake. Lean in. Off the glass by Kerwin.
Yeah, he got geared in the air on that one.
That little drop step, banked it off the glass. 3-minute mark of the third. 33-29. Here from Alice Ingersoll Gym, a night number 2 of the Thanksgiving Tournament. East Peoria won the opening game tonight, 56-46. They're off to a 2-0 start for John Gerzenich. Dewey passes up the shot. Garrett covered up out there. They're closing and they got the length out there. Caleb Miller shot no good. Otto with the rebound. They keep the possession. Dewey and threw it away. And then again in the backcourt here, I think Dewey's going to get a reach from behind. He grabbed. Who are they going to call him?
You know, Dewey gets a little head fake. He gets separation. You got a 10-foot jump shot.
They give it to Otto, his second.
First team foul.
First and a half against the Little Giants with 2:31. Little Giants doing a better job at denying shots by IVC. Thank goodness. Because we've not been the most efficient. How many steps?
Yep,
Apparently too many.
Yeah.
So it's a travel and a turnover. I mean, it's a hop and a skip, and then the alley-oop, and then the Euro. And
That's turnover number 11 for IVC.
So with, again, 2:18 left here, the third. Stick around, our postgame will be coming up. We'll visit with the head coach, Phil Pullen. Brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine of Canton. 2:10, third quarter. Gossett whips a pass to Blake Murphy. He reverses it. Shot no good.
Not a good angle.
Up the floor comes IVC. They attack. In the lane, try to take the charge. It's the block against Caleb.
That'll be 3 on.
Got to hold your ground.
You know, let them go by you if you're not in position. You know, don't try and cheat over and get called for your third foul.
And that's a costly one here.
It is.
So it's 33-29.
Early in this season, we need Caleb on the court.
Again to the free throw line, IVC is Geltmaker.
And get within 2 if they make this one.
His free throw gets him his 8th point. And again, another opportunity. Rolled it off, no good. Who gets it? Otto. Early going, IVC was within 11-9. That's about the closest they've been since about 24-21. 3 points has still been about the closest they've been since early in the game. Minute 43. Sideline knocked out of bounds.
You telegraph a pass, we're going to steal it.
So here comes IVC sub. Gossett will inbound.
Our passing has been not good tonight.
Again, it's Brady King checks in the lineup. Gossett, Caleb Miller, Evan Otto, Garrett Brandt's been really silent since early in the game. And also Blake Murphy, that's the 5. Caleb Miller on his hip, shot off the glass, no good. Got it pinned on his hip. Didn't get a real good look. Down the floor.
Hopefully they got Gabe with the reach. If not, that's on Caleb Miller, and that's 4.
Again, not getting back on defense puts you in a bad position there.
Yeah, they got it on Gabe. I thought they would.
So it's again Gabe. It's going to be his first. Third team foul. IVC will inbound. King looks over the defense. Looking. Count is on. Back out front. Into the hands of Geltmaker.
Guess what? That's 4.
And that's the 4th on Caleb.
If you wouldn't have slid over earlier to try and draw that charge, it's just things like that that can make a difference in a basketball game.
And we'll see. Dewey will come in now. Be interesting to see how we kind of match up with that
We're
at the point.
To have Evan and Garrett play the point. Even Gabe Gossett too.
Minute 20, 33-30. In between the circle. And on the floor, Brady King. Between the top of the key. Schoonover. Being patient here, IVC. Good job by Evan. Forces it, knocked out of bounds. Good job by Evan. Denying that pass to the post. You play quarters enough, you play minutes long enough, Bob. You see some deficiencies in your game. And there's a few starting to show in this game. We'll see how we kind of resolve how we work through those kind of issues.
I agree.
Right?
Yep.
Minute 6 here in the third quarter. Little Giants still with the 3-point lead. IVC basketball. The give and go to the near side. Treniger, shot in and out, no good. Ball tapped out. IVC fighting for it. I think
Gonna be on Evan.
Evan going to get the little push. That's going to be his third. Again, he and also Rainey going toe-to-toe, trying to get that ball. Little Giants with a 54-second mark, up by 3. They play the D. IVC. Schoonover swings the arms, man.
They can call him for that, too. You got to be careful.
Off this near side, Kerwin between the screen, off the elbow. Good job defensively. Otto shut him down. Gossett. Oh, it's a double dribble. Got away with it. Off the elbow, left side, jumper in and out, no good. IVC is tap out. Gossett gets it. And a reach and a hack from behind. That's going to be against Schoonover. That stops the play. It's going to be his second foul. Things going to get a little physical. Jake Smith comes back in for Gossett.
Jake Smith back in for Cam Lord in for IVC.
Smile. This is a fun game. Sometimes we see guys just pout.
Oh, yeah. More often than not.
Show no emotion. 24 seconds here. Otto trapped out front. Needs some help. What a dribbling. That ball kicked out of bounds. 16 seconds.
Where's the help at?
Yeah. He was trying to fight through the double team over there.
I'm not trying to call Garrett and Dewey out, but you've got to react to whatever's got going on.
Yeah, you can't stand and watch, can you?
Get yourself open for him.
Yeah. Inbounds Blake Dewey with 13 seconds. Corner Garrett Brandt between the circle. Otto. Blake Murphy, a push shot. In and out, no good. Have a short. Out of the pack and in. Our silly mentality.
I'm going to say this
commits a foul.
On that play right there, if you follow your shot, you don't get called for a reach
exactly.
foul. But you want to stand there and admire it, then try and react late, you get called for the foul.
33-30 with 4.8. Little Giants have been stuck on the 31-33. Truniger and banks it in, and it counts. They called a 3. Truniger banks it. Unbelievable. From the wing to the left side, Truniger with a 3. And it counted at the end of this quarter. You got Dewey Morris went into the crowd here. And they hit a big, critical 3 as the third quarter comes to a close. Canton 33, IVC 33. We head to the fourth quarter. Back here in a minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Schoonover Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
Right left in this game. 8 minutes remaining, a tie of 33-33. You can take away all the badness by having a good quarter here in the action. See what the Little Giants respond here. Gossett, bounce pass. He was wide open for the free throw line. Take that shorter jump. Out front, Luke Miller. Gabe Gossett with the 3. Bounces no good. Underneath, IVC had it off the arm of Rainey. Loose ball. Garrett to Jake Smith. Didn't look pretty, but their end result was 2 points with Jake Smith.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington. Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Lineup for Little Giants, Blake Murphy, Gossett, Morris, Otto, and Smith. That's Jake in the front court now for Little Giants. 7-10, fourth quarter. Little Giants trying to go to 2-0. Steal by Evan Otto. He's got great instincts. And then a quick foul by Geltmaker. Quick hands, and again, just a the knack of knowing where that pass is going to go. Man, he just kind of reads that.
It's just like in football being reactionary.
I believe that's really helped him in that aspect of his game. 35-35. And Evan to the free throw line, where he's 2 of 4 in this game, rolled it off. We'll be shooting maybe free throws till midnight after this game. 35 apiece. And again, the next one, Evan shoots it in. Again, the Little Giants take the lead, 36-35. Double team out front. Got to get after it defensively. Back out front, Truniger. Bounce pass. Far corner, double team. Little Giants defending off the wing to the right side. They give and go out front. Goes to Geltmaker. Mattil, left wing, right side. Truniger now with it. They pop out, top of the key. It goes to Rainey. Left wing, Geltmaker looks against Dewey Morris. Applies the defense. 6:30. Along the baseline, rolled it off, no good. Who gets it underneath? Big power rebound by Rainey, and it's a travel.
Let's say, holy cow.
Another turnover by the Grey Ghosts. Now,
13.
6:25. Little Giants got to take advantage here. Up by 1.
And so far on turnovers, we have not.
Again up the court. Otto. No, he knew he double dribbled, and he still just kept on. He never. Jake Smith, opposite side, way short. Garrett, that's Gabe Gossett, shot no good. I see our legs have kind of gave up underneath us. We look a little fatigued going into this stretch.
Travel.
Down the lane, shot, air, and then a push from underneath against Truniger. That'll be his third.
These first 2 minutes are sloppy.
You can see the second night now. Both teams have looked a little fatigued.
Still turkey drunk.
Yep. So Little Giants will get to go to the free throw line. And again, Little Giants.
We have not shot a well.
3 of 6 in his half.
Less than 50%.
Yeah. And to the free throw line will be Blake Murphy. An opportunity here, 6:01. Blake shoots a free throw. You know, I got a group of guys, Bob, who are junior seniors who have not had a lot of varsity experience, and they're being put to the test mentally and just physically going through this game and growing up as a varsity player here.
There's a test every game.
Couple free throws by Blake gets us a little bit of a lead, 38-35.
Those are big free throws.
Yeah. Fourth quarter, 6-minute mark. Up to front court, that's Kerwin. Bounce pass along the baseline. Muscles his way up, no good. After the miss there by Rainey. Very physical kid. Dewey Morris whips it to Gabe Gossett, and that's a travel. Again, as we mentioned, that inexperience again from a varsity, really.
That is turnover number 10 for Canton. IVC has 13.
Back here tomorrow night, games at 5 and 6:30. Little Giants hope they can hang on to play against East Peoria tomorrow night.
Yeah, that possession right there can give you some breathing room. And
then a tie-up, mid-court, and a held ball. And you see, you got, and I never get this, Bob. You got 3 officials, okay? One of them's way underneath the basket. He's doing absolutely nothing. These 2 here were standing watching a play. Neither one of them were going to call the held ball, were they?
Yep, they just kind of wanted to hang out for a while.
So it's Grey Ghosts possession.
Let the clock run. We got the lead.
Yep. 5:28 here. Little Giants up by 3.
Legal screen.
Pop out by Truniger. Shot no good. High with the rebound. The tap up. Garrett Brandt gets it. IVC trying to be a little bit physical. Dewey drives in. Swings it. That's Gabe Gossett. Good for 3. That's a huge shot by Gabe. Big shot there by Gabe. 41-35 from the junior. 41-35. Little Giants get a little bit of breathing room here. 5:10 remaining. Little Giants up by 6. Back here in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions, interested in a DVD of an event, Call us.
5:10 remaining here. Little Giants, 41-35. Got a little bit of a push.
And don't forget, this is with Caleb Miller and his 4 fouls on the bench.
Yep. So Little Giants, again, scored the last 5 points and up by 6. Into the post there. The loose ball comes to this wing, the left side, in the hands of Geltmaker. They wanted to get the ball to Feldman, and he kind of juggled it.
And they had numbers in their favor for a layup, Leon, and we ended up stopping that.
5 minutes left here. Opposite wing, quick pass to Feldman. Ball stripped away. Good job underneath there. Edmond fights for it to Brandt. Out of the pack. Everybody down on the floor. That's Blake Murphy. Don't force it. Back out front. There you go. Get back in the offense. Evan. Left side. Gabe from the opposite side. Hit the front of the iron. Gabe gets it. Down the lane, he snakes his way through it up and good.
Oh, boy, Gabe.
Gabe Gossett's been a lifesaver in this game. 5 in this period, 10 for the game. 43-35. Down the lane, little shot no good. Tap up. Who gets it? Otto. After the miss by Kerwin. Underneath, Dewey Morse, little head fake, gets fouled, and Little Giants will go to the line. Trying to put the finishing touches on win number 2 tonight.
Trying to get that run going, that's for sure.
And again, that's going to be Truniger's 4th. And it'll send Dewey Morris to the line.
Dewey Morris shooting 2.
Gabe Gossett's been that X factor tonight when you've really need guy to step up. Dewey knocks down the point to the free throw line. That's 8 points of the night by Dewey Morris. Jake Smith will sub. Gossett will have a seat with 4:13. Good hand there from again for Gabe.
Well deserved.
Yep. So you got Blake Murphy who stays in the lineup. Jake Smith, Otto, Dewey Morris, and Garrett Brandt. Second free throw good by Dewey. We just haven't called Garrett's number very often in the second half.
Other guys who have stepped it up though offensively.
Yep. 45-35. Guys off the bench have come through tonight. Back out front between the circle. King touched it down the lane, little hop. Shot off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Jake Smith. All right, again to Blake Murphy. And sliding on the floor, IVC commits the foul. We're being physical, and we're matching that underneath, getting some key defensive rebounds.
We're also getting those 50-50 balls, too, Leon, in the second half.
3:52 left here. Good job of the folks' hospitality room tonight from Hy-Vee. Excellent food again tonight. 3:52. Blake does that weird thing, man. He shoots a free throw, and he just kind of almost, it's a violation.
It is barely, it's so flat, it barely has time to go over the rim.
Blake trying to go 4 for 4 from the stripe, knocked it down. Big free throws.
They are.
Dewey Morris, a couple of key free throws. Blake Murphy, Gabe Gossett, a big 3, big field goal. 47-35, a miss by IVC, and they've gone ice cold.
Wow.
Well, I told you these 3 guys have no clue. No clue. 3:42 the inbounds. Back out front between the circle is Kerwin.
So we're on a 12-0 run, Leon?
Yeah.
So it was 35-35?
35, yep. Yeah, it was point there, and then the Little Giants get the ball back now. IVC turns it over. Dewey. That's Otto. Underneath, Blake Murphy got reached and a foul from underneath. That's a foul against Mathill.
That was a nice two-man game by Evan and Blake. Blake broke to the basket, Evan with a nice pass. Blake wasn't able to finish, but he goes to the line for 2.
Again, what's the big thing that I take away from this half? We've just been more aggressive attacking the basket.
Yeah,
it's just a simple thing.
Yep.
Just a simple thing there. Blake again, that's pretty close. I tell you what.
Yep, he holds back just long enough.
But again, he's consistent on it, and it's 6 for 6 in this quarter. All are huge. 49-35 down the floor, intercepted by Otto, and a foul against IVC. Going the other way.
Tell you what, Evan's been a difference maker defensively in the second half too.
Yeah.
He just anticipates passes so well. He's quick enough to disrupt that pass and get the deflection for the turnover.
Again, going to the free throw line. We are 9 of 10.
Double bonus from here on out.
9 of 10 in this quarter from the line.
We are.
49-35 Otto. They've been trying to add to this collective team effort in this fourth quarter. It's not been pretty, but we've finally kind of put it together here a little bit.
Like I said, this is without Caleb Miller, who just now entered the game.
So Caleb now with 316 with 4 fouls. You have an Otto playing with 3 fouls in this game. Missed both of those. Ball knocked to the sideline. It'll stay with Canton. Bounce of the ball's gone our way in this fourth quarter here.
Well, we've killed IVC rebounding too in this game, almost 2-1.
3:14 of the fourth, 49-35. Again, up in the action here. Biggest lead is 14 here in the fourth quarter. Garrett Brandt, this was without Garrett scoring in the second half. He's got 6 for the game. So it gives you, again, another positive spin about this basketball team.
Yeah.
Without your big scorer, Jake Smith out front, Caleb Miller slides down underneath Evan Otto. Nice give and go there. Caleb Miller the assist. Evan Otto the big basket. And that's kind of the dagger in the game tonight. 51-35. 2:37 fighting for it. Blake Murphy, layup off the right side, blocked underneath. Garrett Brandt took it up and Mattel blocked it out of bounds.
Take it up strong, Garrett. Draw some contact.
Again, 51-35. It seemed like we found our second win in this fourth quarter in a stretch.
At the right time, too.
Yeah. 2:31. Garrett from 3. Pulled the trigger, in and out, no good. Just not being able to, he just shakes his head.
Everything's short.
2:23 remaining. Opposite side, IVC enters along the baseline. That's a shot attempt by King and a foul.
And they're going to call it on Blake Murphy or Jake, one of the two. It's on Jake.
Again, Jake will pick up the foul.
Foul number 33, Jake Smith.
That's his first of the night. And IVC to the free throw line. Short on that attempt.
They've been short on everything in this second half, basically his fourth quarter.
I thought we went through a little stretch where our legs were a little bit fatigued as well. You know, it kind of affected our shot. 1 of 2 from the line, IVC. That's their third point of this quarter. It was 33-33 at the three-quarter mark.
That foul's on Mattel. That's 5, isn't it? Yep.
So 15-3 advantage in this fourth. As broke open this game back to where we had a comfortable lead in the first half.
Hunter Mattil just fouled out.
Yep. So Mattil fouls out. He had 4 points on the night.
Jake missed the first.
And I'll tell you one thing. I guarantee you, Coach Pullen's going to be maybe shooting free throws tomorrow morning.
They shot him well this quarter.
Yeah. Missed there.
Until recently.
Yeah, we did really, for the most part, just missed 2 or 3 in this quarter. 51-36. Jumper left side, rimmed it out, no good. Missed there by Geltmaker. That's Caleb Miller. 2 minutes left here in the fourth. Little Giants up 51-36. Back out front, motion. Caleb Miller. And you go to motion here. You'll drive, kick it out. That's Caleb. Dribbles, give and go. Blake Murphy juggled it momentarily, gets it back. Minute 45. Opposite far side. Otto swings it. Don't need a shot. Good job here. Hold the basketball here until they come get you.
Play with the lead.
Yep. Caleb Miller. Minute 31. Did not play during a stretch or best basketball in that when you talk about possible middle part of the game. Late second, third quarter, did not play and still able to find enough here at the end. Says a lot about this team.
You got to grind it out sometimes.
Yep. And Caleb knocks down the free throw.
It ain't going to be pretty, but it's still going to be a win.
7 on the night from Caleb, looking for number 8 and playing the biggest part of this game in foul situation. Been able to play through that. 53-36 on the Little G's.
That's huge for the confidence of this team too, Leon.
Minute 25. On this near side. Give and go. Intercept. The turnover by IVC. Good read there by Jake. Stepped in. Intercepted the pass. Minute 13. Now when we talk with the Coach Pullen, it'll be 2 things. When you really haven't seen tonight, your best shooter really didn't have a good game, and your best guard really didn't play a lot in the second half. Again, Evan, another steal. These are type of things, stat-wise, doesn't show up in the scorebook, Bob, but they were very critical in this game.
I agree.
Evan Otto in his defense. Substitution, Eli Poston comes in. Gossett has played really terrific in this game. Luke Miller. Also in the lineup for the Little Giants, Brevin Ebert. And who else is out there? You got Blake Murphy diving for it. Luke tried to save it. Ball tipped and out of bounds. Little Giants turn the ball over with 51 seconds.
Luke Miller might want to practice some dribbling a little bit. He has struggled with that tonight.
And again, 51 seconds. IVC with the possession. Have our stat review will be coming up, brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center on the Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine post-game show following Little Giant basketball. In the lane, cut off was Cam Wallard. Shot no good. 30 seconds, it goes out of bounds. And it'll be the Little Giants. Inbounding will be Ebert. Brevin Ebert. Again, an opportunity here with the double team. Got to fight through this. Gabe Gossett with 20 seconds crosses the front court on the attack, slides it to Blake Murphy, rolled it up and in. Sometimes it hasn't been the prettiest of basketball, but it's been enough tonight.
It's pretty in the scorebook.
55-36. 8 in this quarter by Blake Murphy. Gabe Gossett, 5, but 2 huge shots in this game. The 3 and the deuce.
Player of the game in my eyes.
Big time. Farmington wins tonight 63-27 over South Fulton, and the Little Giants on night number 2 going to come away with their second win for the head coach Phil Pullen. 55-36. IVC had 3 points in that fourth quarter. Little Giants go to 2-0. IVC at 0-2. Up next, the post-game show. It's brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine. Call 649-1572. They fix sports injuries. Back with the post-game show from Alice Ingersoll Gym in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here, folks, filing out on a night number 2. Game 1, East Peoria 56, Delavan 46. Sends East Peoria to 2-0. Delavan at 0-2. Also in Game 2, Little Giants go to 2-0. 55-36. Grey Ghosts go to 0-2. Again tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, IVC Delavan. Both those teams looking to get their first win. Both are 0-2. And Canton East Peoria. That's tomorrow night. Both of those teams are 2-0, and it'll mean something tomorrow night. It'll be a Middle-Night Conference game as well. We had our stretches, didn't really play some of our best basketball, and you find out a little bit. You can dig down deep inside, Bob, and find a way to pull out a win. And they had enough. Did a pretty good job in that fourth quarter. 22-3 advantage in that fourth quarter. And that was the difference tonight, 55-36 after Little Giants are relinquished an early lead and to tie the game 33-33. And we talked about what are you going to be able to find something deep down inside to try to find your way, and the Little Giants were able to do that really with a couple of missing pieces tonight with Caleb Miller in foul situation and Garrett Brandt not scoring in the second half. And you look at a game and you would think probably 9 times out of 10 or maybe even 10 out of 10 that you weren't going to get a win. And you find a way to pick up the win here tonight. And that says a lot about the character of this team of not giving in when you play some of your basketball, fighting through those kind of situations. And it was a big win tonight for this ball club and for Coach Pullen tonight.
Well, and I like that next man up mentality, where you've got guys who weren't able to put points up offensively like they did in the first game. Other guys have the ability to step that up and pick up the pace and try and cover for the lack of scoring from your starters. Defensively, I thought we played probably, if I was to grade ourselves, probably a B-.
Yeah.
Overall. We had a couple poor quarters but made up for it in the first and fourth. And, we didn't make very good shots on free throws in those first 3 quarters, but really made up for it in the finishing quarter, which is when you want to shoot your best.
Little Giants again prevailed tonight, 55-36. We'll do the individual scoring stats, all that for you. And thanks for tuning in tonight on your drive home. Thank you. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, 5 and 6:30. More coming up on the Little Giant postgame show. It's brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine in Canton, 649-1572. When we return, more coming up the stats and a visit with the head coach in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington. Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here, Little Giants, a big fourth quarter tonight. Pull away, used 11 of 16 free throw shooting. And again, 22-3 the advantage in the fourth. Turn the tide tonight and send the Little Giants on their way to a 2-0 record, 55-36 against IVC. Here's the final scoring numbers tonight. Pretty good balance, and despite really not big numbers tonight from Garrett Brandt. He had only 6. Those 2 threes came early in the game. That even makes some more of emphasis and how important this game was. Not to have one of your leading scorers. 6 tonight by Garrett Brandt. Other scores tonight, Caleb Miller with 8, despite playing with 4 fouls late in the game. 5 points tonight, Evan Otto. Tonight's scoring was Blake Murphy. These are really the heroes of the game tonight. When you talk about the really the key part of the game tonight, 8 by Blake Murphy, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Also, Gabe Gossett, clutch 3 and a field goal in that fourth quarter. He gets 10. Dewey Morris, a couple of late free throws for 9. Jake Smith tonight, very good inside rebounding tonight. Much better job interior tonight. He had 9, starting to feel his way in that important part of playing the physical forward for the Little Giants with his 9 points tonight. And the Little Giants win 55-36 over IVC. Tonight, the Grey Ghosts with 8 from Hope Geltmaker. Also tonight, Ben Kerwin with 8-2 by Brady King. Fouling out with 4, Hunter Mattill. 9 by Caden Truniger. And 3 by Brady King for the Grey Ghost, 36 points. Bobby, let's take a look at our in-game stats. They're brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba.
All right, Leon, for the IVC Grey Ghost. They were 13 out of 38 in field goals, 34.2%. 2 out of 11 in three-point shooting, 18.2%. 6 out of 11 in free throws, 54.6%. 20 total rebounds, 7 offensive, 19 total turnovers. For the Canton Little Giants, shooting 17 out of 46 in field goals, 36.9%. 7 out of 28 in three-point shooting, 25%. 14 out of 23 in free throws, 60.8%. 37 rebounds total, 16 of those offensive, 12 total turnovers, points off turnovers. IVC with 7, Canton Little Giants with 23.
All right, Little Giants again. Here's the schedule for you again tomorrow night, 5 o'clock game, IVC Delavan. We're on the air at about 4:50 tomorrow night. And then at 6:30, Canton versus East Peoria, both teams coming in at 2-0. And the former Little Giant athletic director against a new head coach for the Little Giants should be an interesting matchup tomorrow night. And it does have the importance of being a Mid-Illini Conference game. So that'll be coming up for tomorrow night. We're waiting for the head coach, Phil Pullen. More coming up on the Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine post-game show when we return. Alice Ingersoll, Jim, back here in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington. Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Little Giants in a big fourth quarter tonight, 22-3 advantage. And again, key free throws late in the game and preserve win number 2. Coach pulling a nice job tonight and played well enough down the stretch, pulled away, and win second night for this Little Giant basketball team. Congrats. I know it's one of the situations, again, I know you'd like to play a little bit better in the middle part of the game, but you played well enough in the fourth quarter tonight.
Yes, early on, very happy with our start, first quarter and a half. Yeah, those middle 2 quarters were we're not the prettiest basketball that we've ever seen, but I was proud of our guys that they stuck together. Never let it get to the point where we were falling apart on each other. And then, huge fourth quarter down the stretch. Very, very pleased with the way they stuck together and responded to a little adversity through those middle two.
Yeah, it's one thing, and it seems that sometimes when teams don't really adjust well when a team's zone, right? I mean, and when you stand and you really don't move the basketball and you're not the active and attacking kind of a team, you fall into some bad habits, make bad decisions, don't you?
Yes, very, very much so, and it's part of that's on me. We haven't worked a ton against zone early on here, so we got to get a little more familiar in our offense, be able to execute that more efficiently to get better looks against the zone. Yeah, we had some bad habits tonight. We fell in love with the perimeter a little too much, and that was part of our problem there in those middle two quarters when we were slipping up a little bit.
I'll look at a couple of different things here. Interior play by Jake Smith. I look for him tonight much better. Looked like he was more comfortable inside rebounding. We got a bunch of interior points tonight, those type of things. Look at his play. Gabe Gossett down the stretch, some key plays. You had 2 or 3 guys really step up in that fourth quarter when you needed them.
Yeah, those guys for sure. We had, we were struggling a little bit, and Gabe came in, gave us some big minutes, some good points off the bench. Blake Murphy as well, some nice contributions off the bench. A lot of free throws down the stretch there. And yeah, Jake really grew up a little bit from game 1 to game 2. He came into his own a little bit tonight, and then obviously we needed that.
Yeah, it looked like there was a stretch that we were just kind of a little fatigued. He looked like, and we got our second win. It looked like down the stretch, played a lot harder, and when you had to do that without your point guard, it changes your dimension, way you're able to run the offense and even defensively, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't have the amount of foul trouble that we did the other night, but it was a key foul trouble that changed things for us a little bit. But again, the rest of the guys responded very well to that situation, and I was very pleased with them.
What do you expect tomorrow night, East Peoria? What kind of the big concern do you have from them?
Well, their Morton kid is a very good player from what I've seen the first couple nights here, so he's obviously going to be a key for us to do a good job defensively against him. And then all their role players that they've got a lot of hard workers and guys that play their role well. So we got to make sure that we're sound defensively and don't allow anybody else to really go off and hurt us.
Yeah, and we always point out how critical it is to be very focused at the free throw line. When you finally made some down the stretch, it makes the game a lot easier, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, we did. I just looked at our book in the locker room. There we were 11 of 14 in the fourth quarter on the free throw line, and that was huge, getting us back to a comfortable advantage and feeling better about what we were doing.
All right. Win number 2 for you. Let's go get it tomorrow night. And it also counts as a conference game as well, too. So it's a big start to the season tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, we just reminded the kids of that in the locker room that, you're playing for a Thanksgiving Tournament championship here. You're playing to get to 1-0 in the conference. Morton beat Dunlap the other night. So,
right.
We can get ourselves off on the right foot in our conference play right now, as well as taking home a trophy for winning a tournament. So
all right.
All big things to play for tomorrow night.
All
and right. It's a nice rivalry.
Absolutely. Phil, good luck to you tomorrow night. Good start for the ball club tonight, and played a really terrific basketball in that fourth quarter, and just took the game over and prevailed here tonight. Good start for you guys, 2-0. Good luck tomorrow night. We'll look forward to it, indeed, against East Peoria tonight. Over the years, East Peoria has been one of our bigger rivals. I mean, even many years ago in the regionals and everything else. So they remain still one of our constant rivals.
Yep, that's the kids were mentioning that in the locker room to us as well. So I appreciate that, and we'll see if we can play a little more consistently across the board to ease the stress on you guys up here.
What about you?
Well, I mean,
you had a little bit of part of the game there.
That's just an extra bonus right there.
Yeah. All right, Phil, we appreciate it. Good job tonight. All right.
Thank you very much.
Phil Pullen, the Little Giants win 55-36 tonight. As the Little Giants again back at it tomorrow night against East Peoria on the air, 5 o'clock with game number 1, and that will feature again IVC Delvin in the nightcap at 6:30. Canton against the Raiders of East Peoria. So looking forward to that one tomorrow night. And again, a lot of, those type of things. This is a pivotal game early to start the season. You don't play until next Saturday against Washington here. So you get a chance to win back-to-back tournament championships. and again, get a foot up in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. So a lot to play for tomorrow night for this Little Giant team.
Yeah, it is, and I think, the fact that we've seen two totally different Little Giant teams, from game 1 to game 2 just shows you that, we do have the ability to find ways to win with a quick start or a good finish.
Yeah.
Role players stepping up. So the pieces are starting to fill themselves in, Leon. So this could be a fun ride for us. But it all starts tomorrow with that conference game and playing for the title.
Big advantage, 22-3. That fourth quarter advantage turned to tie tonight. And Little Giants go to 2-0. They win 55-36. And in the opening game, East Peoria 56-46. Games tomorrow night at 5 and 6:30. Right back here to wrap up the 43rd Annual Thanksgiving Tournament. Engineer Don Tharp back at the studios. Appreciate his assistance tonight. For Bob, I'm Leon. So long tonight from the Grand Old Lady on your Friday night. Little Giants prevail. They go to 2-0. And good night from Alice Ingersoll Gym.